What I point out is that they were well with the company, creative directors, the staff, other groups, the manager, and their own group, but they leave. Health is neglected by some companies, but there is either a degrading relationship or a potential scandal. It is none of my business why they leave, but what it shows is how toxic the industry is. Who are you when you can't even be distinguishable? Many people have some sort of voice, but a voice that conveys emotion is just as important. The stage presence enhances outfits, makeup, dancing, and every talent and makes you charismatic. The industry seems to like scandalous people, or the industry pushes people to become scandalous. Maybe both. They have stereotyped roles, they play a character, they are whitewashed, brainwashed, compared, and mistreated. Lyrics with no meaning are fine as long as it's fun and logical. However, I don't understand the logic. Very often it's unlistenable or too expected. I notice shorter sentences, common chords, shorter music breaks, layers, autotune, and retouched music. It's not natural and it only works sometimes. It can be intentional or not, and depending on the context, understandable. The antis and some parts of the community are very sensitive and offensive, ready to bash everyone for anything. Doing cover-ups is not good. It doesn't make you look good, and it hurts your own idol. They quickly move on to something else. It's better if idols are aware of what they do because it's what they were trained for. Why would people search up your group when they aren't properly marketed since the start? The guidance is extremely important, and sending anyone anywhere is not a great start. You should be ready psychologically to debut and have an impact. Survival shows aren't necessary. When you plan too much about the concept before the show even starts, it should fit the future lineup. That makes the fandom less united and less meaningful. There is no real interest in having a wide audience, but a reduced fandom because it won't last over time. That's why second gen still survives in history, but we move on faster now. The mass industry with Spotify or YouTube plays a role, but it's still the way the fandom interacts and consumes that matters. It isn't balanced. A group should appear the same number of times as others, at least in shows that value performance. It's tiring to promote a group that is already famous and doesn't need more. Rookies can't even speak or have a say in some shows. They should be treated as artists, not just a popularity contest. Not to mention that most K-pop groups disband while still rookies.